Hello. Good noon. I'm gonna warn you guys beforehand. I couldn't really sleep. Had an awful migraine. So I'm gonna go for 2 hours. I'm gonna try and push for three, but more likely than not, I will definitely at least go for two. You're gonna have to bear with me because I am going off of at most 2 hours of sleep. So I apologize if I'm not really that energetic. Just, that's kind of what happens when you can't sleep. But it'll be fine. I'll take a nap. How do we get over there? I'll take a nap after stream today. Or maybe I'll just push through and not sleep at all till this evening. Item. One of these times it'll be an item. Ow. Broken lance. Where is that? Or is this not? A large spear with a broken tip, typically used by cavalry or knights back when foes were larger and less nimble. I mean, I know it says it's broken, but it's still a pretty big weapon. Hold on, does this have less? No, it has just as much range as the rapier. I was worried that it had less range. Because even broken, it shouldn't. Should have just as much range. Oh my god. How much money do I have? I thought I had at least one more, but I guess I did not. Hey, I have enough to make. Right? Lotus, Morel. Sorcery. Opal. I don't have any opals. I am somewhat worried that we'll... I hate these things. I suppose I could blog. The one thing I've only done... What? Actually once. Otherwise I've used it as a movement option. Next time I'll just go the other way. Oh. Those of the abyss take the form of the dreamer's fear. For in ages past they were as animals or extinct, or the extinct. But with time, fear changes. Gradually the creatures become more abhorrent, more strange. Designs forgotten in favor of the abstracted howling flesh we cannot simply observe. I wonder if that's a death pit. I'll try it. You attack so fast! I should... It's a biggest cave. I should probably look at what they're actually... Hello, week 2. You... survived? How funny. Years wasted pushing the cart, just for the family back home. And then I quit. I had enough of it and went home. They were already dead. Had been. For years. Huh. I probably dropped off their corpses myself without even realizing it. You know, I didn't know why I held on down here. What was I waiting to die for? What I was waiting to die for. But I guess it was this. One last laugh with an old friend. Promise me one thing. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. Not till that old beast is awoke. Bring an end to this rotten world. How'd the cart guy end up down here? Maybe he threw himself down after finding out what happened. Not both of you. Oh, hold on. The world twists around me and through me. What victory lies in outliving times if I too will change with them. I have lost Lyria. I have lost my humanity. I become brittle, cold, precise in death. A little depressing. But I suppose all of this is what the fuck is that? Friend? Nosies. Well, you're not an enemy. Okay. I do not like these skeleton dogs, but at least we have a way of moving fast. God damn. Okay, let's light, of course. Whoa. This is a big backstep. Man, all this backstepping makes me want to attempt to play Bloodborne again. Because, you know, as much as I like Souls games, I haven't actually finished Bloodborne. Ooh. One day I'll get around to it. I'm not gonna stream it. I mean, I could, but I, you know, I want to get my ass handed to me by myself. Not to say I wouldn't continue Dark Souls 2. I do gotta get back around to that one. But I do just want to enjoy Bloodborne by myself. too sure how I got all the way down here. Besides jumping, but I don't remember what floor you were on. Green Asylum? Yeah, that ain't it. You're like a floor up. There's a hole somewhere over here. Yeah, there you are. Sorry, I was trying not to cough into the mic, but I might have anyway. Are you in here? You are. Hello. Is that it, my glorious smasher? Ha ha ha. 1,000 thanks, Larry. I shall remember this and repay the favor in chance. But now, to violence. Huzzah. To violence. Suppose I could just jump back down. I don't have any reason to be all the way up here. I don't think. Fuck it. So it's over here. This is the Green Asylum. Or what? I wonder what's so green about it. Ooh. Ow, okay. Man, light is just the... It's just the damage type that keeps on giving. I mean... I don't want to look for the hammer again. That is some ambience. Hello? He's walking backwards, menacingly. This must be the Green Asylum. It's so hollowingly quiet. Probably I just have to fight that thing. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Jesus. Okay, well, at least now we can hop off into that pit. Okay, wait. Silver rapier. They do the same amount of damage. Huh. I mean, I guess it doesn't really... I guess it doesn't really matter what, which one I use. Either way, I have to really use light to get the most damage out of it. What was it called? The ghost light. Ghost light. Nice. Stealth kill that guy? I'm a little worried. This place hasn't had very many secrets. Ow. Not as many as, well, every other place. Where'd those dogs come from? So frail, chipped on unripe bone, pain, but it's a friend anyway. It's nice to have a friend down here. Ooh. Now that's fair, dude. Listen, I didn't know y'all were friends. I just wanted to read your beautiful written note. I was worried it was gone. Normal. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't attempt to... Oh, it's the fucking thing. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't attempt to fight everything. I most certainly would have gotten tossed. And you know what, actually, I'm sure it's not so bad. Probably would be a lot better if I used an actual normal weapon. It's too late to change. Perish. It did not feel like I won that fight. Damn. Used to be easy, so sad, but no proof. Jail persons all blocking the way. Can't bring all friends now. Have to sleep. Yeah, I get EP too. Oh. That, that felt not very helpful. At least our lunacy went back down. Well, off to the arena, I suppose. I don't really know what else I'm missing. Oh, man. I think I'm missing something. Very well. I do not know if it's going to be here. So. Excuse you. Okay, or be stinky. Or it's you. I can't tell, honestly. It's one of these things. And either way, it sucks. Alright, well. Oh, wait. The library. There's that door all the way over there, but then there's this guy. I have a book. Hello? I wonder how soon is soon. Like, could I theoretically just teleport? And that's considered soon? Or is it a set amount of time? I don't think I mentioned this at all, but my buddy, who I'm not gonna call it by name. I'm gonna ask him if I can call him out by name until I know I'm gonna respect his privacy. We'll call him K. K's been telling me about an anime that he's been watching, a little known one called One Piece. And, you know, he sounds really excited about it. So I figured, you know, it might actually be pretty damn good. So I am now watching One Piece, which is like the first anime I've seen in a good while. And, you know, it's been pretty good so far. You could tell me about how it has filler seasons, and I'm kind of scared to find out what that means. But I'll get to that when we get to that. But I'm not skipping any episodes. But I told him I was gonna skip the filler seasons. I lied. I'm absolutely gonna watch all of them. The chasm? There's nothing here. Oh, fuck off. So yeah, I'm, you know, I'm enjoying that. He tells me about a lot of good stuff that I haven't actually seen, so I figured I might as well watch one of them. I'm not really a TV watcher, so I've been enjoying it with some games that I don't have to put all of my brain into. Like, as I've mentioned previously, Stardew is a game half the time you don't even need a quarter of your brain to play it. It's just, relaxing and you can multitask. I kind of want to jump in that wind. Is this the alphabet? Because from 8. Oh my god, it is. So this is, you know what? Weirdly enough, this is not my first secondary alphabet that I've learned. There's this kind of weird kid in school that I knew. He's a really good guy. But he taught me, like, runes. Now, whether they were actually runes or not, I do not know, but it did teach me dealing with multiple alphabets. I wrote down A and B. I'll write the rest down later. But I feel like that might be helpful for any notes I may or may not be able to read. Dear traveler, please do not be bothered by my corpse. I went out searching for blessed wind, but in the end I could not take the leap of faith required. I mean, I'll jump in a minute. Let me save. But yeah, he taught me, great surface. Oh my god, this kind of looks... I wonder what happens if I jump down. There's no way this is actually the surface. Oh my god, it is. Hey Larry. Wondered why so many strive to get up there? No, shit, no. I just don't understand. It looks just as bad out there. It's filled with needless torment and fighting. It's so bright it burns my eyes. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Here, take some crystal shards. It's a long way back down. I might head back too. Staying here too long makes me sad. Hiya. I mean, not really. I see it was a false hope. I mean, it is just a short walk. Oh my god, it is the loading zone. Now, wait, hold on. That doesn't make any sense. And here I thought this was the well. Okay, so that connects with the surface. This connects to what I'm assuming is this, the arena. So I guess we're heading to the Boiling Grotto. Man, we might actually be way closer to finishing this than I thought. More than likely, no we're not. It's not gay. There's a path up there. I guess I gotta... figure out how to turn that off. Fire coral. What the fuck? Ice. That's a new one. Ow. I don't really have any ice weapons. So I'm going to ignore them. Shop? Hey! Never thought I'd see you down here, Larry. Alive, that is. I come here now and again to restock my wares. Oh, and I've been trying for ages to get that golden armor off Hickett. If you ever manage it, I'll reward you in exchange. This is the Cobb. Pilgrimage site now, but no one's been down here for some time. I mean, might as well just buy potions. There's nothing else to spend my money on. Here lies Sir Hickett the Invincible, immovable in death as he was in life. Shit. What if I... So, you know, I still haven't had a use for this. Didn't even phase him. Okay, what if I spray my blood all over him? What if I stick a VHS in his fucking... No effect. I can use items on him. Interesting. Well, I don't want to drink that by accident. Rad. No. A Fermos light urn. Typically thrown at enemies. Oh, there's my one and only one, huh? That's okay. I probably would not have used it otherwise. Damn. Oh, the candle is shrinking as the bubble gets smaller. It's such a cool detail. Okay. Well. Well, let's re-equip these crystal shards. Oh. Oh. Sir Hickett of the Golden Lance set out to slay Cursed Knight Suxurius. While he did not possess any great strength, he was given mighty armor of which no weapon could damage. He felled many foes simply by withstanding blows until they became exhausted. While venturing into this boiling grotto on his way to fight that one, he came across a skilled fire witch. She summoned an inferno around Sir Hickett, which gradually heated his armor. And though the armor withstood, unsullied by the flames, Sir Hickett was cooked alive within, and there his body remains, as no one can pierce or remove the golden armor. Okay, so his body's still in there. I could probably... yeah. I mean, what if we... I have one of the witch spells. What if I just try to cook him some more? Turn him into char. Probably won't work, but it doesn't hurt to try while we're still here. You'd also see what that other black book was. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. You know, being invincible probably sucks absolute ass. Like, oh. Sure, it's cool, but... you know. Here layeth Sir Jeff and Sir David in service for the Golden Lance. They sought the forbidden and frivolous purpose of lithomancy. However, this quest proved to be their end. RIP. Now the game is just taunting me. I do not, nor will I probably find out what it does either. But goddamn, am I gonna keep trying it on random shit. I going backwards? Damn it. Well, the only thing I haven't tried is jumping in that hole. I suppose I could try to just tank the fire damage from the snake. 'Cause I didn't really figure out how to survive that. I could also go see what the book had to offer. Cool, you can slide down the walls. Hello. Welcome. You finished reading the book. It told the tale of an ancient king and a bestial curse involving blood. Here, take this ring. It is inscribed with the magic of this book. Bestial communion, an ancient spell used to confer with inhuman things, no doubt outlawed and shunned as a magic that allowed some to make demonic pacts. Okay. Save so we just come back here when we die, because we will probably die. Who knows, maybe I'll just not die. It's different. I don't recall that dripping last time. Hold on, there's this path over here I didn't take. Dark skull. Isn't it a bit rude? I mean, yeah, that's like shady as hell. It's also just outlined. Thank you for the money. I appreciate. Hopefully that didn't belong to anybody who would miss it. Oak. Whoa. Got dim. Rock bridge. I could probably use that here. I'm not, but I could. Unless it's about to force me to. What? I would have thought I just turned you off. Or maybe there's another one somewhere. Where? Unless it was timed. I wouldn't think so, but... You know. Can I turn it back on? No. Ooh. Okay. We'll save and then we'll jump in it. As I said, we will probably die doing this. Oh. Can't even get in. Okay, well. Back the other way, I suppose. The only thing I could think of is that maybe it's in a different... Oh, I guess we didn't go over here. The only other thing I can think of is it being in a different area. But that feels silly. No, it's right there. Ow. Thank you, though. Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay, that's moving me. You're gonna wake up. You're a trap. Ow. Okay. I cannot hit them. Oh, I'm still poisoned. Oh my god. toxified poison. There are probably so many secrets here that I've already missed. I'll go down there in a second. Just... I received a vision that the Great One, dormant within the earth below, the seeping moonlight, would soon awake again. So I, Calamus, Cerulean of Lyria, devised a plan. Using great magics of light and dark, I hastened the flow of moonlight. The heat which arose from the poison fog seemed to melt the moon, which in turn cascaded to the earth, lulling the Great One back to sleep, and gave rise to the moonlight beasts. So the Great One is taking a big nap. There's a snake that was up there. Don't you know it's rude to double team? Oh! I don't recall seeing them do that the first time. Let's take this off. I guess I'll finally use Ice Spear. Oh. Oh. Well. Shit. Oh god, don't tell me I'm trapped down here. Okay. Spin move? That's sick. Dude's a Beyblade. What? Hold on, I have a spell for this. Coffin. There we go. Damn it. must be a secret around here. Or this just wasn't the right part to fall into. Oh. Sense Fortress. Death Pit. Man, I gotta stop looking at every hole and thinking that that's a fantastic thing to jump into. It might be, though. I mean, I'll never really know unless I jump into it. I mean, when you only have one way out. Okay, well now I can go jump in that hole. Actually, there's two holes I want to jump into. The one with the sand going down. I went the wrong way. The sand going down and the... Man, I'll just keep these equipped. And the actual just pit. One of them has to lead somewhere. I wonder if I'll need to get down there. However the hell that may happen. You know, I did have to get punished at least one of these times. I just didn't think, I honestly just didn't think that would be the one that I would've. Such a weird place. The entire underground, I mean. Alright, let's go jump in that other hole. Surely it can't be that bad. Oh. Just leads back around if I did fall. Good to know that it's not a actual death hole. There is an out. Calm down, Beyblade. Okay. I get it. You get spins for days. I guess he's just living up to his name. I can't judge him too harshly. Come on. Alright. Kay, you know, talking about him earlier. He just hit me up with a, I know what Civ I'm gonna be next to win. And, you know, I have faith in him. I don't think it's the Civ part that he needs. He just needs to prioritize more. I have tried to tell him that. Excuse you. Ooh. Snakes are weak to magic staff. Ow! Go all the way back in. I don't know. He is good at Civ. Once again, I don't feel he prioritizes enough. He's definitely better at domination than I am. But he's been picking civs that aren't really domination focused. I don't know. I believe in him. He's got this. Doesn't matter what civ he plays. I think he'll hit a point. And he'll absolutely just floor. takes more damage. In all fairness, though, we've only really finished like 3 games. Shit. So I'm sure that doesn't really help either of us learn. Like I said, he's got it. I believe in him. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore these guys. Ignis Calor? I mean, at least we got it back around. One of the first discovered fire magics uses primordial energy around the caster to raise the temperature of the target. While the spell didn't have much use offensively, it was used to develop many flame spells. Ignores resistances. Sounds like I found the spell for the statue. And that might actually be the only reason why I came here. How do I get across to there, though? You know what? Maybe I could just leap. Damn. Such a weird... Listen, just hear me out. I'm gonna make a pile of coffins and I'm going to climb up there. Okay, I probably only need one more. Shit. Shit. Printing extra coffins. Okay, and now we'll reverse engineer how we would have probably got up here normally if we didn't have our amazing jumping skills in the best spell in the game, Coffin. Sorry. Great destruction was caused by this act, and I became one of the first exiled. Over time, I am certain to lose myself, so I will leave behind these memories. Know that while I caused much turmoil, I did so for hope that we could extend our time in this realm a little longer. Oh, there was no normal way. That... Oh, I guess I could have... Yeah, I didn't need to do that. Gotta fuck around and find out somehow. I liked my way better. So basically this person, whose name I totally didn't forget, is trying to reawaken the great old one. For the sake of extending the lives of the people who are down here, or just people in general. Yo. Okay, well, let's try this. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Fire nice. Fire and fire. I did it. Well, look at that. I can't believe you got it off him. I'll be able to fetch all sorts of new wares now. Come back later, and I'll have some new trinkets for you. See, everybody says later, but the fuck you mean later? Okay, well, let's go jump in that hole. And then we'll just... I don't know. We'll go back to the prison, because we're obviously not done there. So I think... I mean, there's no way we found all the secrets everywhere else. But... I'm sure we're not missing much for them all. No, we're definitely not through with... I know we're not through with the prison. Because there's the arena. We gotta figure out how to get in there. Unless Garrett's there. Yep. Uh-oh. The winds did not take me. Yeah, unless Garrett's still here and he's gonna give us the key and be like, oh, it's locked, here you go. Then we gotta figure that out. You know, fuck. Actually, let's... You can even check if Garrett's still here. Wrong cell. Nope. Iron claw. Crossbar filled with a set of claws made to rip skin and muscle. skull. There's a massive dark energy in the shape of a skull. Though abundant, dark magic is not well documented due to being outlawed by the church. Based off the planks. Let me see. Interesting. It's good to know. What am I to do? Though I tear and maim, the creatures of the abyss are always growing. I no longer recognize myself or my foes as we once were. That's cool and all, but where's the trinket? Lunacid is doing to me. Am I taking extra damage? Or extra enemies spawning? They're certainly not leaving me alone. Yoink. Oh yeah, that's where I got the fishing spear. You all keep respawning. Cool. Secret door just to reveal a spooky jump scare. I suppose we can at least go look at the door again. Maybe Garrett opened it. After all, how is he gonna get by? Book? No. I'm going lunacy. I mean, it's the church. What if I strike it with lightning? Oh, right. Maybe I have to not be crazy. Yeah, I don't really want to walk all the way back. Oh, it's probably later. Like I said, it's probably just teleport. Hello. Thanks for getting that island for me. I've got all sorts of new things in stock now. You do. You actually do. Affixes to the wielder's belt and illuminates until doused from the user environment. And a musket? A peculiar ranged weapon from a lost time, back when people still braved the corrupted poison sea. Does dark damage. Oil lantern, please. You know, it's not the best. Actually, this might be pretty good. We'll find out soon enough. So that's gotta be the arena. I guess that's the surface? Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I do still think that it's gotta be here somewhere. Holy shit. It's actually just about as good. Where do you think you're going now? You know what? I have something that'll do more damage. And it's called the double crossbow. You know what? Double crossbow's cool, but I want to use the bow. I suppose we could jump down this hole, because I Haven't yet. Fuck it. Okay, at least, you know, it was correct. Man, fuck off. There's two of them! Get out of my way! Oh my god! Okay, I get it. Goddamn. At least we have a direction to go now. I did. Well, there's more than one hallway. Oh, that's an elevator. Excuse you. I can't move. What a way to die again. Hey, there's an elevator there. That means there's a normal way down. I thought I came here and saved. Wait, I did. My weapons are the same. Yeah, maybe I saved there. Okay. And that's how I was supposed to actually get down here. Okay, but what is down here? Whoa. It's slow yet hits hard. And has some the most insane knockback. Classic. You know, since I got this lantern now, I should actually... Yeah, I should probably actually use a different spell. Moonlight vials. That's not what I was gonna get out of that. Oh, weak to light. Normal and light. Do not have any weaknesses. Oh. God damn. That AoE is way bigger than I think it should be. Okay, that's 2 down. Time for a thrilling third battle. Okay, I got kind of a rhythm. Ow. Say that I get hit. Oh shit. Is that my way to the arena? I mean, I'm sure it's not even the way, but... Okay, hell yeah. The Labyrinth of Ash. It's kind of bright in here. Speed. No, I will probably do that one. Oh shit. The only other place we haven't been is the arena. All I see there is a ring. So if that's all we're collecting here, then that's probably it. You know what? I gotta use the bathroom. It's not what I thought I had. Yeah, that's a good place to stand. I will be right back. Why is my sword in my hand like piss slash gold in this light? you want to know what you need? No, actually no. I'm just gonna hit it with the good old light. Oh. You cannot move. I won't fuck with that. Have a good day. I plead and warn the foolish who may wander past. I have sealed this chamber with a righteous tempest. Beyond lies the holy seat of gold, the foul source of pale corruption, along with Abdul's wicked experiments. I plead again, do not venture within. This way? God, I'm getting pushed. I'm dead. Well, if you don't want people going in, don't make it so tempting. Maybe I just have to be faster. I could probably just blow right past it. There's a hole I have to jump in though, before I do anything. Actually, let's look over here first. Those are probably death pits. I mean, I don't know. It looks friendly down there. I'll be right back. Yo. Yeah, you looked evil. Not to be rude. Oh god, there's more. Leave me alone. Lava chasm. That sounds actually pretty sick. An advanced form of offensive fire magic. It pulls heat from deep below and creates a 14-second pool of lava in front of the caster. Due to its high mana cost, it was not used by many other than the Fire Witch Ashley and her followers. I mean, it's like either a quarter or a fifth of my mana. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? They just no clip through the floor? Oh god, it's Lost Woods. So that one. Probably this one. Um... Oh god, I do not remember. That one. It's this one. Then was this one. There's this one. I don't fucking know this one. Okay. So back right. Front right. And back left. Whoa. The script of this book is unintelligible. It seems to shift and change slowly. Front left. I do not recall that being here. Let's try back left. Back right. Front right. Back left. Front left. What? Huh? Is it changing? Back right. Front right. Back left. Okay, it's not front left anymore. So I guess we'll try this one. Front right. Front left. Okay, I probably don't have whatever knowledge I need to for this. Either way, I didn't mean to jump through the floor. No. Please kill me. I was once a scribe of the Veil. I was a carver of sacred tablets which contained the laws of the world. What a powerful king had us begin grotesque carvings. Only when it was too late we recognized our own visage before us. I never finished mine, and so I retained some semblance of lucidity. Please kill me, end this dream. Okay. I'm sorry, dude. I don't have very good shit. I'm sorry you suffered for so long. I'm sorry it had to be this way. This is making me want to play a game. Another game. Although I have actually played it before. I can't really remember its... I can't really remember its name off the top of my head. You know what? It's one of the few games I wrote a Steam review for. And it was a quote from my friend. Not K, a different one. Okay, we probably gotta go into the other one. This game has a lot of rules of twos. Yeah, this. And we can probably get across the bridge, no problem. Yeah, the replay will be out just enough for the game. You know? This art style reminds me of it. At least somewhat. The characters definitely don't look like it. All I really remember are like some of the bigger moments. And that there's a metric fuck ton of spiders and spider-like creatures. And it only gets worse as the game goes on. Like I've never played a game with more spiders in it. This doesn't look very clear. It was not clear. Well, shit. Wonder if I'm gonna have to do that again. Oh. It would at least be this one, but maybe there is a third. Or a fourth. I don't know. Okay, this one is back. don't think it had a arachnophobia mode either. But it has such a unique adventure. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Like I said, it's one of the few games I wrote a review for. So I'm sure it won't be hard to find. Northern Journey. Probably another game I would not even remotely feel bad, or not feel bad, that I wouldn't have a problem with replaying. It's just such a wild, hold on, let me, it's just such a wild game. Yeah, and then I remember that. "50 unique bosses and enemy types." And they don't tell you this, but most of it are goddamn spiders. A naked witch. Oh, I don't really remember the naked witch. It's probably this screenshot that I skipped over. And they don't have any other games. It's a big old maybe. But I do really... I played it so long ago, it's no longer fresh in my mind. And that means it'll be almost a unique experience yet again. Dark? I don't have very many dark weapons. Not the bow. Dark rapier. Oh! Okay, I'm out. Yeah, you know what? Fuck that guy. And you're probably just weak to... Yeah... Okay, the bow is cool, but I gotta use a different weapon. The double crossbow is at least slightly faster. But the dark rapier is not that great. Please don't. Bonk. Okay, I don't see any other places to go. So as far as I'm aware, we're done here. Excuse you. No. Okay, all good. Yeah. We'll talk to you in a minute. Did I ever tell you about the great witch who scraped the great well? The story goes that there was a child thrown into the well. Orphanages would do this practice regularly to keep from being overwhelmed. This child was special, for they were quite adept at magic and alchemy. While still in their childhood, they accomplished what many could not. They escaped the Great Well by astral projection. They projected further than any had done before, and made it into the outworld. But they found no solace in the world above, and eventually they returned. As they came back down, they found that their mortal body had perished. They had freedom, but were a ghost, and the tales speak that they are still down here, helping others, still practicing alchemy. At least that's how I think it happened. My memory ain't too good. Oh, you found me in the prison. Well, it's not really me anymore. I left that body to reach the surface. When I came back, well, I guess I had been away for too long. I wandered around for a long time, not really doing much of anything. I felt so lost. I didn't have any reason to stay, to keep living as I am. But I eventually decided I didn't need a real reason to live. I could live to help others, or I could live just because, why not? This cruel world tried taking me, so I can keep living just despite it. And the people up there, they are beyond my help. I can actually make a difference down here. Even if I'm just giving Clive endless health potions, hee. So, wanna try some alchemy? Blessed be. So with that said, fire coral. Fuck. Thank you. Kind of interrupt you. Man, I really want that musket. Don't I have that? Yeah. Thank you for not raising your prices this time. It's probably because I have so little. Alright, well, let's cross that bridge if we can. Dog? Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I'm sure that's just a mirror. A quote-unquote mirror. But it looks really good. Damn. Weak to ice. I don't really got that. What the hell? Get one really good shot off on him, and now I can't. So weird. I should probably take another look at that list. Dark is another good alternative. Poke, poke. Okay, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not gonna really be able to read this in peace. Glorious golden. That guy, please accept our humble flesh. We who carry your golden essence, bathe us in radiance. We shed this tainted skin in your name. Glorious golden, that guy. Hello, that guy. Bro's crying piss. Yoink. Abdul's Passage. Oh shit. Cruelty, an action but beyond its stems. Disciples wither at the truth of escape. They sought similarly. They blindly held my cloak as I led them down the dark passages of life of life, of death. But now I have carved a vessel. I have lain incantation, sacred rite, bloodied sacrifice. The door is finally ajar, so slight enough that I may escape. To those that remained in the end, you cannot move along with me, it seems, but I will write as best I can the rituals that grant me this passage. If you should be so dedicated a pupil, seek them out and follow me. Replace a prisoner and an angel, slay a giant of magic, transmutate an animal into a mass of humanoids, use poison to give separate wills to the brains and bodies of followers, disrupt the flow of souls to the afterlife, transplant the fingers of the left hand to the right of another, desecrate a shrine to an elder being, sever a follower of yours in different planes of existence, grant healing blood magic to one afflicted, which takes more than it heals. 30 tokens of spite must be held by the traveler. These are given by the unnamed primordial god of cruelty whenever a deed is done which delights them. In my lifetimes I have come upon several, which I will list. A prisoner and an angel, slay a giant of magic. An animal into a mass of humanoids. Poison to give separate wills to the brains and bodies of followers. Door's red. Oh my god, we are so far from done. I know that is 30. Sever a follower of yours into different planes of existence. Healing blood magic to one afflicted, which takes more than it heals. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, seems we have quite the undertaking. Disrupt the flow of souls to the afterlife. Transplant the fingers of the left hand to the right of another. Desecrate a shrine? Transmutate an animal into a mass of humanoids. The only one I can vaguely grasp is that last one. Grant healing blood magic to one afflicted, which takes more than it heals. Unless it's supposed to be a different kind of healing magic. I would have assumed that it's blood magic onto vampires, because they're afflicted with vampirism. God damn. Alright, well. We'll go save it and I'm gonna call it. You know, I got my my wish, I suppose. we are far from done with this game. Probably. Spirit Warp. And advanced magic that warps the user to Wing's Rest, created by the banished holy monks so that unfortunate souls might be given some respite. Takes a moment. No news. How am I supposed to desecrate a shrine? I'll have time to get that musket. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure it out in due time. Well, we'll probably get back to this Tuesday. Thursday I might play Deep Rock to spice it up. So I've played this quite a few times in a row. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah, we've played this quite a few times in a row, and I do kind of want to hit up Deep Rock again. I mean, I know I can just play it anytime, but I don't know. I got a whole week to think about it, and so I shall. I guess the only place we haven't been is this place. The what I'm assuming is the Coliseum arena. I don't know, but we'll figure that out. That's another me problem. You all have a good rest of your day. I am actually going to take a nap. And hopefully I'll catch you all Tuesday. Goodbye.